Hi, I am Dr. Suvarshla, the Scientific Director with Ziva Fertility Centers. Specific to infertility, patients that are grappling with infertility are a certain tests that I would like to talk about. Most importantly, the ultrasonography. Now, this is performed on day 2 or day 3 specifically because we are trying to look at how the ovaries and everything is behaving, the reproductive machinery is behaving. With an ultrasonography, we can measure the size of your ovaries, we can see the number of eggs that are growing from the next cycle, we can see the problems that could arise inside the uterus, if there are any congenital problems, if there are any polyps or fibroids or congenital abnormalities that are seen by ultrasonography. So, it is very critical to get this ultrasonography done. It is a very important tool of assessment for the fertility specialist to decide on where the problem is arising from. Next is a hysterosalpingogram. Now, in the whole machinery, there are few important parts that you need to know about. The brain to make sure that all the hormones are secreted properly and at the right levels, the ovaries for them to catch the signals from these hormones and make the eggs grow, the tubes to be open, the fallopian tubes in the reproductive system, those tubes to be open to be able to catch the egg that has been released and wait for the sperms to come up there for the fertilization to happen, and the uterus. So, this is the machinery that is very critical for a pregnancy to happen. So, the uterus has to be of the right size, the right blood flow, the right oxygen flow, the flora fauna inside should be of the right capacity to have the embryo implant there. So, this is the machinery which is involved, and ultrasonography tries to capture the ovaries and the uterus at a bird's eye level. So, it is a very critical examination. A hysterosalpingogram is trying to assess your tubes. Are they open? Are they partially closed? Is only one side open? Are both sides closed? Is something very important. A dye is passed into your uterus and the dye flows out of both sides of the fallopian tubule, which is indicative of both sides being open. If one side is open, then the dye which we passed into the uterus does not flow out. So, that is indicative of that side being closed, which means that the ovary on that side, if it has an egg that is growing for the next cycle, is of no use because you might not fall pregnant because that tube is blocked. So, it is very indicative, it is very critical, it is a good informative tool for the doctor to decide what procedure to recommend to you. Another very important procedure is the laparoscopy. Now, a laparoscopy is much like putting a scope into your reproductive system and seeing if there are any problems and trying to rectify it in the same setting. It is a scope, it is a camera, they go through ports into from your stomach. So, there is no cutting open, there is just holes that will be sutured after the procedure. These go into the pelvic area and examine the ovaries, examine the tubes. If they are blocked, they can be open. If the ovaries have endometriomas, which are masses of endometriosis, those can be removed. If there are endometriotic lesions anywhere, those can be removed. Inside the uterus, if there are fibroids or polyps or scars, those can be identified and removed. So, it is a very important procedure to be able to assess if something is wrong inside, and it is more usually done before a procedure is recommended for infertility. So, these are important examinations that you will hear your fertility specialist recommending to you. If you have been recommended these, if you have been suggested or you are thinking about them, you want to understand more about them, please feel free to contact us. We will have a discussion and tell you which one is more important and more fruitful for you. Thank you.